On. This thing work?
Do we have audio?
No audio in Salt Lake City.
Wow.
Well, I just deleted the audio.
I will do hand sign. I'll do sign language for the people who cannot see.
Alright, check that. Master.
Is the board plugged in? Do we have all the mics are plugged in? Everything's good?
Yep,
Yeah.
so I can hear you.
Hey, it's better. Hey, Randy, it's better. We're back. Thank you,
Yay,
Michael.
audio.
Mitchell Menlove, thank you very much. We have audio. Well, we just did a hell of a recap
So
on
should we
Meridian
start over
Speedway.
real
You
quick?
will not believe how awesome that recap
that
was on point.
I was at my top game
Yes,
during that whole
it's the
thing.
best we've ever been.
No, my sign language worked.
Yeah.
I think they understood.
So, so real quick, just I'll run through your first main event for your
Sorry, guys.
PitStopUSA.com NASCAR mods. Brian Wharf picking up the main event win. Cool to see him in victory lane. Nelson, Jackson, Tillman, and Fenton rounded out your top 5. Double main night for those cars. Colton Nelson finished the night after a bad start to the year. We got Colton back in victory lane here a couple times the last couple weeks. Brian Wharf second. Jonathan Hull is who we were talking about when we found out we didn't have any voice.
Yep. Jonathan Hull,
Oh,
hell
man.
of a ride.
He was there.
I went down and high-fived him, and I'm begging him to come run next weekend, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But,
that kid is
good kid.
He's got a good piece there, and he is definitely part of the show. Casey Tillman, Chris Fenton, round out your top 5 for main event 2. So your PitStopUSA.com mods, definitely that division, and huge car count really for what we've,
Yeah, they
decent.
had 14 mods and a couple of late models still
Couple
in
of
there.
the
But
late model super stock cars, but
in that second main, Larry Bowe had that amazing save when CJ lost the rear end.
yes,
And he was able to woe that thing down without hurting it. So he came back, kept running it. It was really good.
yeah, he had a great run, and at the very end there, he was nipping all over Fenton.
Yep.
And so, yeah, good call. Bo Hull, maybe an unsung hero for fighting through adversity on that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah,
Really good.
fantastic. Gosh, we had more classes, right?
yeah. Our teleperformance claimers. We're just talking. Todd Seaver broke a group qualifying record last week. And last night, by about 1,000th of a second, broke the individual qualifying record.
Wow.
So with the new group qualifying jumping in this year, each class is going to have a couple of different track records you can go after. And so far in 2018, Todd's got them both. So
yeah, that's a beautiful race car. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I know he spent probably 3 years building that car.
yeah,
And it was a labor of love for him. And
yep.
he really
Traveled
enjoys it.
around with it a little bit, and he's got it home where it belongs, and
Yeah.
he's doing well. So the teleperformance claimer main event, though, Dan Lowther, defending champ, came back. He moved to Oregon, came back to run this weekend, looked pretty good, got a top 5 out of the deal. Kendra Occhipinti, after piling it into the wall last week on lap 3 or 4, got that back together, and like we were talking about, Todd, she was out front for a while, and
Yeah.
she was
The yellow flag bit her a little bit.
yeah.
The cone.
Yep, the cone restarts
The cone.
and all of that, but
You know he's listening tonight, so I'm going to tell him. You know who I saw first use the cone?
no.
Randy Kerr. Randy Kerr
Right.
down when he was Magic Valley Speedway's race director. Yep. And I said, oh, that is the best idea ever.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. And there was a couple times calling even this claimer race. I mean, a few of those cars gained 5, 6, 7 positions because, everybody hooks up with the fast, who they
Sure.
think's the fast